10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is the first video that I have posted in quite a long time. So for right now, until my jail time is up, I'm going to be posting these videos on Instagram. But what a better video to post here than my official I'm back video, okay? So if you have followed me on YouTube for a while and you have watched some of my recent stuff, there's been some interviews on there that I have done. One was at CPAC, one was with a really, really nice woman named Joey Lynn, who was part of the MAGA, the Trump train that took place in New Brunswick a couple years back. You can go watch that video if you want to. But I haven't really posted just me, just like my normal videos talking about stuff and giving my opinions on things. And I'm going to keep doing that, but I needed to express to you what I'm going to express to you today because I've had a lot of messages of people asking me, Monique, where have you been? We haven't seen a video from you. We haven't heard anything from you. I mean, I post on Instagram, but I haven't posted like a YouTube video in quite a long time. So I wanted to get on here and make a really, really quick video. And I mean, as quick as I can possibly make it, because this is an important thing for me to say to people, because I really feel like people can resonate with this. But for some reason, it has taken me a really long time to build up the courage to do so. It's quite one thing to make videos, comment on situations that have nothing to do with me, but just to express my opinion. That's such an easy thing to do, right? Is to give your opinion about things. But it's quite another when you actually have to share your heart and share parts of you that have gone through some struggle and maybe feel a little bit insecure at times. But I did want to share it because I feel like a lot of people go through things like this, and I want people to know that I'm not the only one. They're not the only ones, that I'm also going through this, and that everything that's been happening the past couple years has weighed heavy on me as well. So here it goes. So number one question is, Monique, where have you been? Well, I have been taking a very long break from YouTube. I have been on Instagram. I have posted on Instagram, but I haven't, like obviously made videos. And that's just because I really had to take some time to self reflect. Now, what started that was a very, very dear friend of mine pulled me aside, and he's not into the politics stuff. And that's what mainly I was talking about. And I always asked him, like, hey, like, you never say anything about my videos on YouTube. And he was like, oh, it's kind of not my thing, but, I'll go watch it because I'll support you and I'll go watch it. So he went and watched a couple of my videos, and he said to me one day, I've known you for a really long time, and the girl that I see on YouTube is not the person that I know. And I got to tell you, like, when I heard that, I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? It's not the person I know. It's me. And he said, well, it's not the Mo I know, And I said, well, expand on that a little bit for me because it's a little obscure. So he started saying the way that I was expressing myself, and not necessarily my opinions, but just the way that I was expressing my opinions and my overall vibe on YouTube, he felt was not true to me. It really messed me up to hear that. It really meant, like, at first it didn't really do anything. Like, at first I was just like, who the hell are you to tell me, like, I'm not being me, really? But let me tell you something. It takes a real friend to call that out, and I'm so grateful that they did call that out for me, because it really started this process in my head of reevaluating what I was doing and why I was doing it and where I was trying to go with it. And when I started to ask myself those questions, there was a lot of doubt that kind of came into my mind. And I started to wonder, did I have any purpose in all of this? Was I making any impact in people's lives? And there are a ton of people that had reached out to me and emailed me all throughout the time that I took a break, wondering where I was at. And hoping everything was okay, nothing was wrong. And I really, really appreciate that. Um, but I just didn't have an answer for them because I was trying to like really figure it out. Now, part of it was that the last year, went through like just getting an immense amount of like hate messages and even like pages that were being set up, not just to like target me, but like target a bunch of people, post pictures of our families, like personal things that they had gone to lengths to find on us. Even some people had had their jobs called, and harassed. I mean, it was like really, really out of control. And when you start to like mess with my family, that like hits me different, right? Like I can take attacks and I can like defend myself. But when you start to like come after my kids or anybody that I care about, forget about it. Like the gloves are off. So that was part of the reason why I kind of took a step back. Like I wasn't joining discussions on Instagram Live that I normally would join. And part of that was because I really was getting sick and tired of just being and sounding so angry all the time. Granted, I was angry because I was just like extremely pissed about what was going on in the world and like how people could be so blind to all of it. And I felt like I was just constantly screaming into a megaphone and nobody was listening. And it wasn't just me, it was like a ton of people. But then I thought to myself, where are these conversations going? Are these conversations actually resulting in something productive? Are we accomplishing something here? And the answer to that for me was I didn't feel that they were. So that's why I separated myself from those things. I also blocked a whole ton of people that I felt were not following me for good intentions, which resulted in me losing about 2,500 followers because I was just blocking people left and right. I didn't care. I don't do this for follows and likes. I do this because this is something I truly am passionate about, and I hope to inspire people. I hope to provoke thought in people. I hope to bring people together and for people to, hear a part of my story that might sound like their story, that maybe it's things that they couldn't talk about or express, that I could somehow help you with, not just in the politics realm, but also like with my weight loss or foods that I was cooking and different things that I was trying with my health and fitness, that I would share on Instagram, but I wouldn't necessarily share on my YouTube because I'd put myself in this niche. I'd put myself in this echo chamber of ideas. And I got sick of being in the echo chamber, guys. I got sick of it. Now, I will say this. I still have all those same beliefs. I'm in no way saying that I didn't believe the things that I was saying. I truly did believe it. It was just the way that I was trying to express myself, trying to be somebody that I was not. So I'm making this video to let you all know that from here on out, you're just going to get Monique. Yes, my channel is Let's Talk Darling. My YouTube channel is Let's Talk Darling. But what you're going to get is Monique. Okay? And Monique doesn't make sense all the time. Monique sometimes contradicts herself. Monique is sometimes goofy and silly. Sometimes she curses. Sometimes she likes to watch really bad TV, although I don't watch a whole lot of TV at all. But you're going to get all that. You're going to get all of that because that's me. And I want somebody to relate to me. And I feel like there's so many influencers out here that portray themselves to be, a perfect Christian and, a perfect parent and a perfect human. And they do everything right. And you never really get to see like their bad days and their faults. And I'm going to do my best to share as much of that with you as I feel comfortable sharing, because obviously some things I have to keep close to the chest because I can't share my entire life with people all the time. But I'm going to do my best to be just me. That's the gist of it. I'm just going to be on here as me. So you're going to still see politics discussed on my channel, but you're also going to see other things, which could range all over the place. It could be social issues. It could be talking about comedic issues. It could be talking about sports. It could be talking about weight loss, health, fitness, food. My channel is called Let's Talk Darling. Like, hey, let's just talk about anything. And I named myself that because I'm like, I love talking to people. That's my thing. That's the gift that God gave me. God gave me the gift of gab, and he gave me the gift to connect with people. So that's what I'm on here to do, is connect with people in any way that I can connect with you. I'm happy to do so. We may not connect on all issues, but if we can just connect on one and we can find common ground in that one place, that really makes me happy and fulfills my heart. And I feel like it would fulfill my purpose. So that's all I have for you today. I will definitely be posting a lot more often now that I have gotten that off my chest. I feel like a weight has been lifted off of me because I I finally got the words together to be able to express that to you guys. And while you may not think it's that big of a deal what I said, it is a big deal to me because please know, I'm sharing a piece of my heart with you and a piece of who I am, not just one side of who I am. So it is very special, and I hope that it means as much to you as it means to me. So that's all I've got, but stay tuned for more. Again, I'm going to be posting pretty much all my videos this week here on Instagram. I will upload them once I'm out of YouTube jail onto my YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe there at Let's Talk Darling. Make sure to give this video a heart or a like. Drop a comment below if you wish to. DM me, whatever it is. And I will see you guys later. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.